I'm here with Anne and Margaret Kennedy at the Declaration of Independence. How are you both?
We're very tired, but we had a good day.
Had a very good day.
How did you find the event?
Excellent. I think it's about time we all got together. We have to re-energise the disability movement and get out there and start saying we count, we need to be equal, on equal terms with everybody else, and independent. I think what we want to say is that we want to live the way we want to live and control our lives the way we want to control our lives, and that nobody tells us what to do. And I think that has to be the motto. No one tells us what to do.
I think the intrusion into when you've been a single individual like I have, you led a very quiet life. In fact, it takes quite a lot to go out, and I think the pink hats came about when my sister had a bout of cancer, and I got them for a party up at St. Luke, so they've stuck ever since. But what I'd like to say is that there's more serious agenda behind the pink hat. The reason why we got out to campaign was because we have experienced the hurt and the trauma behind acquired disability as an older person, as a senior person, and we felt that we have to get out and say what it's like. It isn't easy. I'm determined personally to speak my mind, not be silent, and I will say it as it is. Pretty much underneath the pink hat. It's quite a serious agenda, but it is about living your life as an independent individual. Nothing has changed in my head. Gone wrong on the body, nothing has changed. And I would like my life back, please.
We've had a bit of a traumatic time trying to get the services that we actually need. There has been a lot of friction between service providers and us as service users, and I think there's been a loss of respect that I think needs to come back, that service providers have to realise that they can't really organise anymore our lives, and the independence is really very important, and the free is very important, because we're saying, you know, the more we are controlled by our service providers, we are not free. And the service providers have to realise that they are there to free us, not to bind us. And so the important message from Anne and I is we may be older, but we've still a lot to give. We still want to get on with having a decent life and an independent life. And hey, come on, service providers, respect, equality, you know. We're there not to be told what to do, we're going to live.
My good point, and it's a very good point. I am an artist, not a disabled person. I am an artist. End of story. I do not want to go to war with any service providers. I want to do my work.
So you made the signs today. They're beautiful, in fairness. They're very good. Where are you both from?
We're from County Wicklow.
County Wicklow.
County Wicklow, yes, County Wicklow.
Brilliant, yeah. And I hope you don't mind me asking, but just with so many people here and so many varied, like, you know, disabilities and different things that people want to highlight and stuff, what's the nature of your own disability?
We have a neuromuscular disorder, we have a rare disease. It's actually so rare that they're beginning to think we're the only two with it.
In the world?
Oh, yes. Well, we went to Newcastle, which is a rare diseases centre, because there's nobody here in Ireland that helps people like Anne and I. So we went to Newcastle. We were sent over, in fact, from our consultant to Newcastle, where it's a rare diseases centre. And he said he hasn't seen what we have, which is a combination of Parkinson's, muscular dystrophy type, muscle degeneration, dystonia, which is this sort of cramping business. We also have an autonomic disease, which is the involuntary muscles are not working properly, like the heart and the lung. And
metabolic disease.
Metabolic. So we have an energy. We can't make energy.
Okay.
So we get very tired very quickly, and we'll be wiped out for the next
We will.
Good. But yeah, it is rare. And by the way, the Rare Diseases Office The rare diseases office was opened last week, so we now in Ireland have a rare disease office, although we may not have a rare disease service.
Yeah.
But we do have an office.
Exactly, that's something.
So, we're getting there.
And would that have been genetic?
Yeah,
So
I
would-
think it's genetic. We're waiting now for the a major genetic genome to be analysed to see where the defect is. They don't always find it. They don't always find it. I mean, people can go with a genetic rare disease without ever knowing what's wrong. I'm kind of feeling that's the way they might go. They might not find what is wrong.
So there wouldn't
Why
have
it's happening. They may not find why it's happening.
been. So there wouldn't have been like a history, or your parents wouldn't have had it, or your.
Nobody in our family seems to have it.
Okay.
So they know what we have.
Yeah.
They can pinpoint what's going wrong, but they actually don't know why.
Okay.
So it's a mystery in terms of cause, but it's not a mystery in terms of how it's playing out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that makes it very complicated for other people, our doctors and our, because they want a name.
Exactly. Yeah.
But,
And was it? When did it develop, or was it since
Yes,
birth?
it's a progressive disease.
Oh, progressive
They
disease.
say it's a neurodegenerative progressive disease. How quickly it'll go, I don't know, or how
It's been
something
fairly
else might
slow
take us
to-
out.
It started in our 50s, early 50s, so it's been fairly slow. We're 62 now. But we're hopeful to get another 10 years out of life.
I'd like another 10 years. I really would. I really would. That would be a bonus, wouldn't it, Margaret?
It would be excellent if the service
Excellent.
providers will allow us to live another 10 years.
Yes.